What's good, everyone? Welcome into Straight Betting live stream time. Oh, time to break down the slate, guys. We're gonna do the same thing as over and over again. I'm gonna start off with this, guys. Let's see, how many people do we got in here? We got a few people in here. Okay. So one thing I want to show you guys, I don't know if you guys missed my YouTube video or not. I got some terrible closing line value on Maxim Reo. So I'm gonna start off this stream by saying, if you guys have not played Maxim Reo over 11.5 points, I got this at 12.5, guys. And honestly, 12 is like a pretty key number, which kind of actually like sucks, to be honest. Like I'm actually like pretty pissed about this, to be honest, dude, that I gave out a terrible number. So, but yeah, I mean, if you guys are new in here and you guys have not played Reo yet, I highly recommend that. The reason why I played Maxim is because if you look at Dallas, right? Dallas is a terrible paint defense for whatever reason, even though they have 80 and stuff on the year. I mean, this is him. Actually, not even with these minutes. I mean, this looks good, obviously, dude. This is Maxim against teams that are bottom half of the league in points in the paint allowed, 15.3 points on 24.4 minutes. And if you look at the other way around, right? It's shit. It's 8.4 points on 22.4 minutes. So, I mean, guys, I really like this Maxim one. It moved against me, but that's what I'm going to start this little stream off with. If you guys have not got in on Maxim, you guys can get a better number than I did. And it's probably going to end at 12, given how shit's been going for me. So, I would definitely get in on that. Anyways, guys, we got some comments going on. Do we think Ant's going to play? Dude, I don't know what's going on with Ant. Looks like he's going through pregame warmups as usual. Yeah. This is weird, dude. When the hell did Ant become someone who gets listed questionable for injury maintenance? Like, what is this shit, dude? Anthony Edwards is like Iron Man. I know he's had some injuries this year, dude, but like I have no clue what's going on with that. It looks like he's gonna play. I mean, if he's going through pregame warmups, but at the same time, dude, like just getting listed as questionable when it's not like a back-to-back or anything really makes no sense in my opinion. By the way, guys, Harbaugh got fired, which is actually kind of insane. I feel like he's been the Ravens coach. When did he get hired? When did John Harbaugh start coaching the Ravens? Yeah, 2008, dude. So like my whole like conscious sports life, John Harbaugh has been coaching the Ravens, which is just insane. So yeah, that's actually kind of crazy. No, this is a basketball show though. So let's go back over the comments. Let's see. Do we like the king of the court besides Luka? Who could have like a massive game? So I think that maybe like Darius could have a pretty big game, but I don't know. That's like for PRA, right? I don't really know how much I like PRA stuff for Darius. I like point stuff for him. I think he could be a tad bit interesting. I think Evan Mobley having a really big game like wouldn't be super surprising either. I don't even know, dude. I don't really play that, dude. I got limited on DraftKings, so I just like took all my money out. I'm like, well, no point in having this in there. So yeah. I have no clue, dude. I think that maybe like Mobley or Zion or someone. Today's a bad day. Klingon didn't play. Facts, dude. The Donovan, I don't defend a 3 to save my life. Klingon is not hooping today. Yeah, Tommaso. This is a good one. I think that Mobley makes a fair bit of sense at 20.5. I do think it's a little bit baked into the number, right? Without Donovan Mitchell, oh geez, this year he did have a 29-point game. That was like with like him though, and like nobody else. I guess we go him and Darius Garland, and we can go to like last year. Oh wow, okay, so he was pretty damn good. I will say he was like kind of hovering over this line pretty consistently. We could go to the Cavs, and I want to quick just like double take. I believe it's a pretty small sample size, and also, I mean, him and Garland probably should stagger minutes here. But if you just take Donovan Mitchell off the court, we can see where he's at. It's gonna get worse when you put DG on, and also I probably would have Mobley playing like 33 minutes or so. So I think it's a little bit intriguing, and the Pacers definitely are a pretty solid matchup. I think his individual matchup in Pascal Siakam isn't terrible, right? Like he's a pretty good defender, but I wonder how checked in he is, to be honest, dude. Oh, okay, nice. And this on-off court, man, I mean, I appreciate them for having this out there, but this thing be like crashing like crazy. Okay, where's Spida? Okay, Spida off. Let's just see. if we can find where DG, the PG, is going to be at. Okay, Darius Garland is at 24.5 3 points, shooting decently underwhelming in that sample, to be fair. Divided by 36 times, how many minutes has Garland been playing? 33, 32. Okay, I'd probably have, oh, that's Evan Mobley, my bad. I think that without Mitchell, he might need to see some extra minutes too. He played 33. Yeah, I'd probably have Garland at like 32 minutes, I guess. So probably have. Oh, what are we doing? This is supposed to be Evan Mobley. My bad, dude. I'm tripping. I completely forgot who we were talking about. Okay, let's go to. Spida D. Mitchell off the court. Wonder if Donovan Mitchell's going to get traded, dude. Like eventually. This Cavs team is like a kind of a shit show. Okay, where's Evan? He's at 25.43, and he's shooting really poor in that sample too, which is pretty interesting. I guess we should probably put Darius on the court though, to be honest, because Darius just has missed so much time. Oh my gosh, dude! Like, holy shit! This keeps on like moving. What's up, Shoto? How we doing? Okay, can I snipe it or what? Mobley appears to be at 17, 25 points with Garland on and Mobley off. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably slightly fairly priced. I'd slightly lean over Tommaso. Edwards. I think he plays. If he's going through warmups, he probably should. I do. So here's the thing, man. I think that AD makes a fair bit of sense. And actually, there's one thing I kind of wanted to do here. We could do. Where's Dallas? I didn't look a ton into it. I felt like it was kind of fairly priced at 24.5. But what we could do is like they are such a terrible like paint defense, and obviously Davis is gonna take advantage of that. Jeez, dude. Davis just had some like crappy games. Well, these are like injury games, so okay, that's gonna be skewed. Let's go to that in like 10 minutes, I guess. Or yeah, I don't know, man. Because when you do like, yeah, I mean, I probably would have him playing. It's definitely like a good per minute spot, right? He played 39 minutes. He played 37 minutes. I'd probably still have him at like 35 minutes, right? I don't want to get like too crazy. It's still Anthony Davis at the end of the day. I don't know if like that's surely gonna stick. So yeah, he's at like 23.2 points per 35 minutes. And yeah, the Kings matchup definitely makes it like where it should be 24.5 juiced over, but I think it's like probably pretty fairly priced in, I would say. They're scared from Davis. Hero over. So I don't really think I'd like Hero overs, right? Because I mean, maybe like wait for the starting lineup, but yeah, it's a good matchup for sure. And I know he came back from that toe injury and instantly played 29 minutes. I don't know, man, but like he just like, and then he like re-injured it again. I wonder if they're a little bit more cautious with him. To be honest, I kind of wonder if guys, Khalil Ware unders could be like super intriguing. To be honest, if Ware's coming off the bench, like there's a decent chance that Ware might just play the non-Bam minutes. But I do think that there's a fair chance that Ware is going to start alongside Bam, and they might just bring Hero off the bench because Hero, like, first of all, I think he's going to be on a minute restriction. Second of all, like, I don't know, he was like a sixth man for a pretty long time. Obviously, he definitely wants to be a starter. I don't know, man. I think that like him playing like 24, 25 minutes is definitely in the range of outcomes. So that's like the one thing that would slightly kind of put me off with that. But I mean, he has been really good this year, right? In this new system. Not even is he shooting crazy good? Shooting pretty good for sure. But he is at 23.2 points divided by 31.5 times 25. Yeah, he is at like 18.4 points right now on 25 minutes. I will say, guys, I don't think Hero definitely hasn't been that guy like that efficient scorer on a permanent basis throughout his career, but I'd probably just stay away from Tyler Hero stuff, to be honest. Are you talking about Maxim? I definitely, yeah. If you got him at 11.5, I got him at 12.5, and I'm actually like sad about that. Hero isn't playing. Oh, Hero's out. When did Tyler get ruled out? Wait, where'd you guys see? Oh, Hero isn't playing? What do you mean? It says Tyler Hero is available to play. Wait, what are we talking about here? Did I miss something? Hold up. Did I miss something on Hero? He's not out, dude. Lied. Oh, okay. Do you like Clifford? Yeah. Oh, that's actually a good point for sure. I will say, dude, these Kings are like such like a roulette board, dude. Like genuinely. So I mean, like if you do without Murray, without Sabonis, let's do with Levine. Has there been a game? So I don't know, man. So 24 minutes, 17 minutes, and then 8 minutes. It's super weird, dude. Like I totally get where you're coming from, but Doug Christie is so weird with these rotations, man. Like I know I'm on Maxim tonight, so like I don't have like the most to talk. And I guess he has been trending up with minutes, right? Yeah, I'm just not the guy for this, bro. I'm really not the guy for this question, to be honest with you, man. I don't really have an opinion on this, to be honest with you. What the hell is that book? I don't know. Home splits, I got Ant under 30.5. Yeah, dude, Ant actually does kind of stink at home, to be honest with you. And the Heat, I know he had a really good game against the Heat last game, but I kind of think that was like a spot game thing, right? I mean, like the Wolves are coming off of like the worst game of the year. So just by nature, Ant was going to be pretty locked in. Let's see those splits. Home, I will say he got injured in one game. Okay, but still. Yeah, but still. And then 32.2. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if you take that injury game out, though. Yeah. Definitely still worse at home for sure. Yeah, definitely still way worse. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't really necessarily like this matchup for Ant. Like, if the Heat are going to play zone again, like, the Ant typically is not good. And I hate betting on Ant when we're on, like, a win streak, dude, because this dude will just, like, randomly, like, disappear for, like, no reason. Same with Julius, dude. I took Julius under last time against the Heat, and I think the zone kind of cooked that because he was not doing like anything against Bam before they went into zone. But guys, I will say, man, like 35.5 PRA is mad high, even though, and especially if Edwards is going to play. I mean, I'm sure this will go back down to 34.5. It's probably like a half Ant out line, I would think. But if you do like games like with Ant, I mean, Randall's kind of been coming up very shy on these lines. So yeah, that kind of seems a little bit high. Okay, I'm sorry. What am I doing? What's up, T-Gowd? T-Gowd. Julian Champagny, first half, dude, I have no clue about like first half stuff, to be honest with you, man. I'm the wrong guy to ask for that. What's up, Jermaine? How we doing? Garland. Yeah, dude, I don't hate Garland. I wanted this line to go down a little bit. And guys, I might try this again potentially. I want a quick log. Oh, so Garland's kind of going down. Someone must like the under on that. Okay, so Jared Allen's playing, Jalen Tyson's playing, Dean Wade is playing. I think that some Dean Wade unders might be a little bit interesting, by the way. But I do want to see what like a Garland SGP is of him to get like 20 points and go under assist, because I think like guys, that Brunson read that I had yesterday, like I totally get that it lost, bro. But at the same time, like that was a good bet. That was actually a great bet. And yeah, it sucks that it lost. But he literally, like against these teams that just play single coverage, like they're not gonna, like I don't think the Pacers really give up many assists like that. They are, where do they rank for assists? 6 fewest assists allowed, but yeah. So I think that's a halfway decent look. Let's see if we go to alt points. What's Garland to score? Like 20 plus, minus 300. Okay, and then you take him under assists. So like Garland over 19.5 points and under 9.5 assists, I think is pretty intriguing. It's minus 114. Yeah, when does Garland get like 10 assists? How common is that? Not very this year. Let's go without Donovan. Last year too. Okay, so 2 out of 10. It's definitely like a not a good, and then 20 plus is pretty good hit rate without Donovan last year. Really good this year. Yeah, dude, I kind of like really like this like combo, man. I'm a little bit butthurt from like losing that one, like like last time. But I think this makes a lot of sense. And wow, this actually just went down to minus 111. So this is something I'm definitely considering. Look, if this continues to like tread down though, like just like 23.5, I think I kind of like might like that straight up too. I think Justin Champagnie points looks like good with no Corey Kispert. So here's the thing, bro. Orlando, like Champagnie doesn't really get usage. I don't think he's kind of just like a put back, spot up, transition. Like he gets no usage in the half court. So I don't really envision like against the Magic, right? Who are just gonna like switch everything and let the high usage dudes like do their thing and whatever. I guess we could do it with like these three wings out and see. Oh wow. I mean, this looks. Hold on, let's do like with McCollum, with Sar, Trey. Okay. 25, 26, 33. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe I might be tripping a little bit. Okay. Well, what's his rebounds at? 6.5. Okay. 25, 26. Dude, good pull, man. This is actually pretty intriguing. He's averaging 27.5 minutes in this sample. Let's do it with Chris Middleton, though. Okay. So 25, 25, and then 33. So, like, give him, like, I don't know, 24 to 28 minutes or so. We can see what he's looking at here. Let's do like 23 to 28 minutes. This year. Okay. Yeah. That's definitely interesting, dude. He's averaging 19.2. Like I said, I don't like the scoring matchup for him. This rebound line might actually be a little bit intriguing. His assist line. No, I actually don't hate that, man. I think the market's a little bit low on his minutes. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the matchup for him to score, just because he does not get usage on offense at all. So that's one thing that would be a little bit concerning. How about Dennis Schroeder for 11.5 points? Yeah, it's another like Kings one, dude. I don't have an opinion on that. I don't keep up with the Kings enough, to be honest with you. It's looking pretty good, but I don't think he has like these big minute games in him, really. And yeah, to be honest, man, I don't have an opinion on Dennis here. I think there's a lot of variance with that. For three, for over 1.5 threes. I was like, what the hell? I thought you were saying 3 plus threes at 1.71. I'm like, what? That's a terrible price. Yeah, what is Jake's? Okay, so Jake got juiced up. Yeah, guys, I think the value's gone on Jake. This was like, yeah, closed minus 125 last game. This is fairly priced. I'd probably have this around like the minus like 150, minus 160 range too. I don't think there's much value on it personally. I would like, if this is like minus 120, like absolutely, I'd say go play it. I don't know what 1.71 is, to be honest, man. I don't know what decimal odds are. So yeah, under 1.3 is pretty interesting at plus 175. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna get guarded by Pascal Siakam. That's not good. I don't think for threes. Actually, it's definitely not good. We could quick check like a hit right there. Let's see, where is Mobley at? Let's say you are getting a pretty good price. There's some plus 180s out there. I guess defense versus catch and shoot. So let's do bottom half of the league in that. Bottom half of the league spot up. Yeah, I mean, half of games he goes under, right? And because you're getting a really good price, like a minus 180 or plus 180. Yeah, dude, I don't hate this. What is he averaging? Oh, so he's averaging 3.6 3-pointers attempted though. So, I mean, I'd probably have him shooting 3 on the dot. I guess let's see what I'd probably have him shooting 2 to 3 threes, right? Let's see what he does with 2 to 3 threes. That's made 2 to 3 threes attempted. Okay, let's take off all these other filters. Let's do all time. See where Mobley stands here. Yeah. This is a 55%, but this is a plus 180. I agree, man. I think that plus, if you can get this plus 180, I think it's like, it probably should be like plus like 130, I think. Mobley and Garland are more red than green. No, yeah, for sure. But dude, Donovan Mitchell is not playing. So like that's definitely going to make a huge difference. Anthony Black to hit 2 threes, GG Jackson over 7. Okay, let's actually look into GG Jackson because he's a little interesting. Actually, what is Anthony Black at? Because I'm not gonna lie, dude. I did look at Ronaldo. I did actually look at Anthony Black this morning. I didn't like that it was really juiced. And yeah, dude, this is juiced to hell. So no go for me. Dante, don't have an opinion. Ayton, I think I lean over there. Castle, don't have an opinion quite yet. Waiting for Wemby to play. Mobley, if you actually have a 19.5, I don't think that line exists, but if you do have a 19.5, I definitely endorse that for sure. Do we have any starting lineup news, by the way? Anthony Edwards remains questioned. Dude, what are they doing, bro? The Wolves are bullshitting right now. But yeah, GG Jackson. I mean, Ja Morant playing or not playing obviously makes a pretty big difference. He got up to 9.5. Who's out for these dudes? Cedric Howard. Ja Morant. Is Ja Morant actually doubtful? Gabe Vincent's out. Okay, that's actually interesting. Gabe Vincent out is pretty big for what is Marcus Smart at? Oh my gosh. I think that Marcus Smart is pretty interesting with Gabe Vincent still out at 17.5 PRA. Playing really good minutes. Probably have him around here or so. Pelicans definitely a good matchup for him. Let's go with the Lakers though, and with Luka Doncic. Yeah, guys, I think that Marcus Smart is a pretty good look personally. I think that this makes a lot of sense, and a lot of his unders came against tough matchups for sure. Like the Clippers are tough for him, the Rockets, the Thunder, for sure. GG Jackson though, yeah. How many minutes did he play last game? I'm gonna be honest, dude. I have not been tapped in very much with the Memphis Grizzlies recently. Looks like he played 22, 15 minutes. 23 the game before, 21. Okay, so GG's getting some burn for sure. Yeah, man. Look, 7.5 isn't there, but you definitely got a good number, so I think that's good stuff. Cam Spencer thoughts? Yeah, so Ja Morant doubtful. Okay. Yeah, so Cam Spencer played 34 minutes last game despite playing really poorly without Ja, 32, 35, 37, G's 32. Okay. So I probably, he seems to be pretty tapped into like 32 minutes, I'd say. Spurs matchup, definitely, you can definitely get some threes up because no one wants to take the ball in the paint against Wemby. He's at 13.9 points per 32 minutes. So that seems fair to me, Keaton. Yeah, Benjamin. I mean, I like it, dude. I bet he does hit too. I'm not a fan of the price. I think if you got it at a better number, like that's a really good play. Just the ones I haven't added anything. It's Maxim Reo over 11.5/12.5 points. It is I got Tristan da Silva at 15.5 PRA. I think that 14.5 PR is fine on that. Actually, what are the Da Silva lines here? They're at 10.5. Is there 9.5 points? Okay, I really like. If you can get this 9.5, I think I like that probably the best. Is there 13.5? There is not, but 14.5 plus money. Is there a 15.5? Okay, so there's 15.5 at a few places still. But yeah. And then the other one I had was, what was it, dude? Oh yeah, LeBron over 6.5 assists. It's still there. I did get this at plus money, and now it's a little bit juiced. But I don't mind like the minus 120 number at DK and MGM. So yeah, I think that should be pretty good. Yeah, for sure. He should, dude. I think the line's pretty fairly set though. Cooper Flag is playing point. Cooper. Yeah. I wonder if Najee might be in a decent assist spot too. Honestly, because he's probably going to start. Oh, no. Rudy's not guarding Davion. Hell no. Dude, Rudy, no, Davion's too quick for Rudy. And that's not happening. But I like the way you're thinking. But with Davion, yeah, no. Rudy won't guard like a point guard, dude. I'm not no. Yeah, I lean Herro. Yeah, so Herro's weird. I want to if he's coming off the bench, I would assume that he's probably going to play 22 to 24, 25 minutes. And obviously the line's probably going to move if he's coming off the bench, but yeah. Let's go, James. I miss you. Is that you playing lax? missing that lax dude in the comments. He is playing. Okay, I think we're talking about that. Yeah. So I mean, have we got any lineups yet here? We have not. Herb Jones is playing. Okay, cool. I think that do we have any games too that start at 7? Yeah, we do. I think wait for lineups and see if anything pops here, because I don't think really anything's super intriguing to me at the moment that I haven't already played. Talking about the hero not playing shit. Fears at 12.5. Dude, I hate betting on the Pelicans. What have the Lakers been doing recently? They've been giving up catch and shoot. No, they have not. Okay. I think they've been giving up a lot of pull-ups. Yeah, highest pull-up frequency. And I think so. Fears definitely will take some pull-ups. I think they're just kind of switching stuff. If you're giving up a lot of pull-ups, you're kind of just switching stuff. That's good for high usage guys. 13.5. Where's the 12? So we could do with Zion, with Trey, with Poole. Okay, and then we're actually hold up. Let's see what he's been playing recently for Mins. 26, 29, 23, 22. Jeez. Yeah, I'd probably have him around 26 minutes, I'd say. And so per 26 with these guys, though, it looks like he's doing pretty good. What's he just doing? I mean, so that's definitely good, right? That he's above that. Yeah. No, yeah. Shoto, I think this makes a fair bit of sense, actually. I didn't even really look into it, but yeah, let me quick see with these guys. So 26 divided by 24.9. Yeah, Shoto, I like it. I think the line should be 13.5. So I think I like it. Jovic with Hawkes out. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, man. Obviously, Herro coming back throws a little bit of a wrinkle into things, but I don't think that directly affects him, really. My dog's like tweaking. The hell is he doing? Yeah, so without Hawkes this year, so this game, I think did he get hurt in that game or not? So I will say, guys, Jovic's minutes are not consistent whatsoever. He has been playing a lot recently. So, I mean, I think the fair thing to do, you could easily get screwed, easily get screwed here by a random 14-minute game. He's just one of those guys, man, that but without Hawkes, yeah, you think that the chances of that are definitely lower. I'd probably have him playing 23 minutes. I guess you just said Jovic. I don't really know what you mean by Jovic. It's not a good matchup for him to score. I don't think, at least. I don't like taking guys who don't really self-create against the Wolves personally. And he did have a pretty good game against the Wolves here, to be fair. But yeah, just overall, he 20, I'd say per 22 minutes or so. I mean, he's at 17.8. Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't really, I wouldn't recommend playing it, but I also wouldn't tell you to take the under. Spencer unders. Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest, man. I did not look at the Grizzlies versus the Spurs at all. So that's something that I'm just waiting for some lineups on, because I mean, dude, if you don't know if Wemby's gonna play, there's really not a point of looking into Grizzly props if you don't know if Wemby's gonna play, right? I mean, it's completely different. If Wemby's playing or not. So DA for a double-double, I like that. Playing to the upside that he doesn't get benched for sure. I think that's actually that actually might be the better way to play it. I looked at his PR. But yeah, I mean, he look, if he doesn't get benched, if he doesn't DeAndre Ayton will have these games where he has just absolutely zero motor, and JJ will get pissed at him and play Jackson Hayes, especially recently. But I mean, he's just scored 10 points with ease here, and rebounding spot's solid too. So I do like that a lot, especially you're getting some pretty good plus money. I think that's actually probably the best way to do that. So yeah, guys, Max Christie, I do want to show you guys one thing. This is kind of a way of looking at things. So if you go to player touches, I think Max Christie's been getting really fucked. Oh, whoops! I'm trying not to cuss on here. Oh shit! I'm just trying to keep the YouTube channel safe, without the cussing. Guys, in real life, I'm a big time cusser. So I've been actually really good at like holding it back. It also makes a difference when I like record a video and can like cut stuff out. I'll be trying to not cuss though, because I'm trying to keep the YouTube channel safe. Dude, not gonna lie, bro. So if you go to like his recent games, like yes, he's been cooking like in really bad matchups. But I will say, dude, if you go to his last 3 games when he's been cooking, and you look at his touches, right? His front court touches, which are very indicative of how involved you are on offense. And you go to all teams, you go to the what is it, Dallas? Yeah, Dallas Mavericks. So over these last 3 games when he's been cooking, dude, only 21.3 front court touches on 30.9 minutes. And if you look at him like the entire year, like literally the front court touches are actually like worse on a per minute basis. So that is what scares me. Another thing that scares me too is that he is not like a very high usage guy. He's more so a catch and shoot guy, which is like weird that he had such a good game against like, Houston and stuff. And maybe I'm just like missing something completely. If anyone's been watching the Mavs and he has been getting a lot of usage, the touches don't line up with that. But yeah, the Kings really don't give up a lot of catch and shoot stuff. I think it could be a game where Davis like goes off, maybe even flag, just because the Kings like kind of stay home on shooters and like let everyone go off in the paint. So I don't know if that's a great matchup for Max. And I don't know. I think that you're definitely buying high on Max to an extent. I mean, dude, he closed at 13.5 PRA against Houston last game. This is a 5-point bump. So that is kind of something that scares me on Max Christie. Okay. Do we have any starting lineups yet? Okay. Thank you. Garland, Merrill, Wade, Mobley, and Allen. Okay. Interesting. So Dean Wade's going to get like 0 usage in this lineup, like genuinely 0 usage. Sam Merrill, he's starting. And Sam Merrill, it's not a good matchup for him in terms of like spot ups and how they defend the 3-point line and stuff. I will say, dude, like he gets a lot of like, he's a little bit more than just like a spot up guy. And his lines kind of feel loaded, especially when did Sam Merrill start the last couple of games? I know he's kind of been in and out with like some like little injuries here and there and stuff, but Sam Merrill, okay, so 26, 29, 26, 27. Okay, guys, I probably have Sam for 27 minutes here, I'd say. Wait, hold up. Yeah, because the Cavs don't really play dudes like big minutes anyways. Has there been any games without Donovan? 21. Okay. Weird. Yeah, I'd probably have him playing 27 minutes, guys. And honestly, like, dude, this line's kind of like low. You know what I'm saying? Like without Donovan, if we let's Mitchell off, Garland on. Sounds good to me. And of course, this is like just bugging. Where is this? Okay, I'm gonna try and see where Sam's gonna be at per 27 minutes. Dude, this is so annoying. Can you take Donovan Mitchell off the damn court, bro? What are we doing? Okay, I have it. Mitchell off. Oh wow, Merrill gets like no usage bump. It was there for a little bit. Okay, that shit's annoying. Yeah. So Sam Merrill starting. He's gonna get some usage on ball. Mobley is obviously gonna get usage. Jared Allen is, Pacers definitely are a pretty solid matchup for him. Guys, I think that Dean Wade, I don't know how much he's going to play. How many games in a row has he missed? And yeah, the market looks pretty good on him. Damn, dude. For him starting too. That's crazy. Look at someone trying to get it under 11.5 points at Profit X. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, dude. But yeah, so Dean Wade. Is everyone playing? Like, because Jalen Tyson is there. Okay, so it's just him and Larry Nance, Donovan and Nance that are out. You're going to have DeAndre Hunter coming off the bench. You're going to have Tyson. You're going to have Porter. You're probably going to have Tomlin playing a little, maybe Tomlin. Lonzo. You have both of the bigs. Dean has missed 2 straight games with injury. Hasn't played for a week. Yeah, man. I don't think he's going to get any additional usage at all. I don't think like Donovan being out like matters like whatsoever, like genuinely. So I'd probably have Dean playing. What does Dean play when he starts typically? Because that definitely matters, right? All right, so he's been starting, and like Evan Mobley missed a lot. Hold on. This is like a tough projection. Yeah, so he's at 20. I'd probably have him playing like 23 minutes or so. Guys, this feels like mad high. Not mad high, but it feels a little bit too high. What are the points just at? Oh, hell no, bro. Wait, hold up. Yeah, dude, I don't hate this at all. He's probably not going to get like much threes whatsoever. I think this is a pretty decent look, dude. I mean, I definitely have this line being like 5.5, maybe like juice to the under on that. 4.5 rebounds, and Mobley and Allen are in. He's only averaging 3.8 rebounds with these minutes. What's PR? Yeah, what's your guys' thoughts on some Dean Wade unders? I don't think this is like terrible at all. Okay. Okay, and then Pacers are starting Nembhard, Neesmith, Furphy, Siakam, and Huff. Interesting. So Johnny Furphy. I think Johnny Furphy. What's? Oh, geez. Is this a snipe, fellas? Hold up. Oh, shoot. I mean, dude, hold up. 8.5 PRA. Dude, for him starting, like, come on, bro. Let me quick check one thing. When did that drop? 3 minutes ago, and it's still there. Jeez, dude. Started and played 13 minutes. Started and played 5 minutes. What is going on? Come on, Rick Carlisle. You got to let the kid play a little bit. But no, dude, if he's starting, like, what are we talking about? Like, this feels like what are the odds that he like genuinely is gonna play 13 minutes as a starter? He didn't get into foul trouble. He played like one first half stint. Weird. Okay. So this is just like holding too. This is not like, yeah, it's because he played such crappy minutes. I mean, 2.5 boards for Johnny. Dude, realistically, like I totally get he's played some like absolutely crappy minutes, like as a starter. You'd think that I'd probably have him at like 18. Like at the end of the day, guys, he is starting, right? And he's played like some pretty good minute games off the bench. I totally get that like you're definitely taking like a little bit of a risk here, I guess. But like let me see, like per 18 minutes, where's this dude at? Times 2.7. Dude, honestly, 7.5 PR for Furphy. Like, I don't know. This is I'm just like looking at this, bro. This feels slow. Coming from a Cats fan, he ain't doing nothing. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else that we got to go over? Guys, by the way, the tool behind me is going to be Props Madness. So if you guys do want to check that out, make sure to use code SB25. It does get you 25% off your first month or your first purchase, whatever it is. It is the best research tool in the market, in my opinion. It's your hub for everything. It has every filter you can use. It is truly a very solid tool, in my honest opinion. Let's see. Anthony Black, 20 points. Yeah, dude, Jeffrey, I don't hate it at all. Bobby Portis, 6.5 rebounds and assists. Is he playing tonight, dude? The Bucks don't play today, so I don't have an opinion on that. Okay, guys. Yeah, Christie. Okay. Is he getting plays like is Christie getting plays like ran for him though? Because that's what I'm concerned about. Has bro ever watched an MMG? You're safe with YouTube. Oh, okay, good stuff. Dude, I used to watch MMG when he actually played Madden Mobile, like genuinely. I think that like I was like one of like the few people like before he was big. Like Madden Mobile was fun as hell, bro. Like I used to like be trying to like grind like Madden Mobile coins, and then like I think I tried selling them at one point, and I think I didn't make any money off of it. But yeah, I was hustling, dude. Madden Mobile was fun as hell when you're in like middle school and stuff. That shit was the shit. Rudy Gobert, Jalen Tyson. That's it. It's at 21.5 for Tyson. Fellas, does that not seem a little bit high? I don't know, man. Is he really gonna play all that much? Oh, he's been pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Nothing's really speaking to me, man. Honestly, dude, this slate is kind of crap. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it at all. What did Darius Garland end up at? 24.5. Okay, it looks like it's some 22 and like guys. Okay, guys, if you have DraftKings, I would absolutely play this here. I think that this is like a pretty damn poor line here on Darius Garland at 22.5 points. Actually, guys, is Furphy? Well, hold up. Who's Jay Huff threes are a little bit intriguing. What's Jay Huff's threes at? Plus money? Yeah, I don't. His minutes have been trending really poorly. But Jay Huff to hit 2 threes at plus money doesn't really matter. Doesn't kind of is a little bit intriguing to me. Okay, Anthony Edwards is playing good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, and Victor Wembanyama is back on his bullshit, playing limited minutes off the bench. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah, bro. That's so cool that the Spurs love to do that little. Every team like loves to do this little like bench gimmick like for like their star players or for like their players like Aaron Gordon, Evan Mobley. Like, oh yeah, let's bring them off the bench because the Spurs did it with Wemby. It was so cool. Yeah, dude. So I mean, Wemby. What did he play against this? Okay, so 21. He's probably gonna play like 20 minutes or whatever to like grift like a deep boy. Like honestly, dude. 8.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Okay, so that means that the Spurs are probably Harrison Barnes, dude. Wait, hold up. Guys, I think that Harrison Barnes threes are pretty intriguing. So he's gonna get guarded by Jaren. This is like another one of like my leans that I really like. And honestly, like if you can get like a minus 137 at Profit X, a minus 140 at FanDuel, I do think that both of this is pretty damn interesting for sure. So yeah, if you look at his head to heads, guys, against the Grizzlies this year, because I mean they put Jaren Jackson on him, right? And he's absolutely fried them both times, right? 8 threes, 12 threes, 1.5 threes. I think is a pretty damn good look for Barnesy here, except he's very inconsistent and you are laying juice, which kind of sucks. Yeah, when it was actually Madden Mobile was fun, dude. I miss Madden Mobile, dude. Just like carefree grinding it out. That shit was mad fun. Do you remember Dree Archer Demon? If you do, that shit was awesome. Yeah, definitely lean over on Norm here. Like I said, dude, guys, honestly, I do not like this slate, bro. Like I'm live streaming his stream right now, but I do not have the best opinions. But yeah, not gonna lie, dude. Like even with Hero playing, this line feels mad low for Norm. Because Hero's playing, bro. But like, what are the odds that he doesn't start? There's no Jaime Jaquez. I mean, dude, even like with Hero, still did pretty good. Especially like this 21.5 at DK. I think that makes a fair bit of sense here. Right. Yeah. 66.7% hit rate on the year, 24.7 points. That's without Hero. Yeah. Dude, if you can snag this 21.5, yeah, for sure. 22.5 feels pretty fairly priced, but 21.5, I definitely like that. Yeah. Smith usage. Yeah, dude. Is that gonna like stick though? Are they really like scheming up stuff for big Aaron Nesmith? I will check that out though for your show though. Let's see, usage. Jeez, dude, 28% usage against the Magic too is crazy. Yeah, who knows, dude? Maybe they're trying to get him in. Pacers are another team I'm not like exactly on top of the world of like covering and stuff. So was there any news that came out? Yeah, Johnny Furphy though. At the end of the day, guys, I think that Johnny Furphy looks like he was a little bit low because people bumped him up to 8.5. It's like, yeah, he is a starter in the NBA. Damn it. Yeah. Paulo Ben. I don't like Paulo personally. I think that Paulo is I looked at Paulo at the start. I think that he's fairly priced personally. I totally get he's been playing good recently. I personally would stay away. Trey Murphy rebounds without Sadiq Bey. I don't know if there's a correlation there, bro, to be honest with you. I really don't. Trey Murphy probably guards like LeBron or something. It's probably not terrible. But yeah, dude, let's see. With under 36.5 assists? What do you mean under 36.5 assists? Oh, PA. Yeah, dude, I like that a lot. I think that makes sense. I think the one play I might add might be that Garland one. Let me quick go like cue that up again because I do really like the under on DG's assists. What's he? Where did actually? Ooh. Okay, I might take that back on Darius because the one thing that kind of, if you look at where Darius gets his assists, right? Honestly, most of it, Pacers aren't really bad at allowing assists inside the arc, which makes sense, right? Because they just don't allow threes. But yeah, DG doesn't really, I mean, assist much to the 3-point line. It's kind of all inside the arc, which actually could be a little bit sneaky, dude. 7.5 dimes without Donnie. I mean, the ball's going to be in his hands a ton. Got 8 there. Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, I think that makes sense, dude. I think that makes sense. Okay, fellas, honestly, man, I don't think I'm giving you guys much value today. Tomorrow's slate is going to be a whole lot better. I don't really have much opinions, honestly. I might just kind of like leave my plays where it's at. So we are at the 45-minute mark today. Like I said, guys, the official plays are going to be the Maxim Reo over points, Tristan Da Silva over PRA, and then the what was the final one? I don't even remember. What was the final one? Oh yeah, LeBron over 6.5 assists. So yeah, guys, none of the leans that I had in the morning, like the lines, none of them went in my favor. So I will say, guys, one last thing I want to say is I think Zion is actually pretty interesting. I mean, the Lakers have absolutely no one to guard him like whatsoever. So if you get to engage Zion, maybe star players tend to get up against the Lakers and stuff, and he's playing pretty good minutes. I do think that Z. I actually really like Z, to be honest. And I might actually add him. Yeah, I'd probably have him at, let's see, has he really, I guess he played, oh no, that's last year, dude. What am I doing? I'm tripping. Okay, so this year, guys, Z is at, oh, okay. Never mind. I was looking at last year's stuff. Never mind. I still do lean over on Zion. I just don't think the Lakers have anyone to guard Zion like whatsoever. Even 3.5 assists, you probably get some pretty early doubles coming in on Zion, maybe. So I know that the assists have been pretty poor recently, but yeah, Zion, I don't hate Zion here. Yeah, if that's an actual line, yeah, I do, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think that's like a one thing that's a little bit concerning. I don't like betting rebound props. I think there's so much variance. I mean, you see what happened with like Mark Williams yesterday and stuff. Gets like 7 in the first quarter and stuff. Not a fan of Bilal here personally, Dave. I think that, like I said, just I'm not going to take a spot up guy over on. I'm not going to take a spot up guy over against the Magic unless the line is like purely like super low. But I don't think because I watched him against the Nets, dude, and like this dude like barely touches the ball unless there's like a trap that comes his way and stuff. So I think they should be giving him the ball a little bit more, but yeah, I'd probably stay away from this personally. Yeah, they will try, I think. That's a good point. JJ definitely does that sometimes. Yeah, they can try. At the end of the day, they don't have rim protection though, right? So like PA could maybe make sense if you think like assists might spike here or something. So yeah, it's not an official play, man, but I definitely like it. Okay, fellas. Well, that's gonna wrap it up. Like I said, this slate stinks, man. I'll be back tomorrow. The slate. Let's see who plays tomorrow. I think there's a lot of teams that I like to Let's see what it's looking like tomorrow. Looking way better. So guys, tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun. I think that's going to be way better to break down and stuff. So yeah, that should be way better. And yeah, with that being said, guys, I will catch you guys tomorrow.